guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and the 350 million download celebration dual Dokkan Fest is here. We have our boy Super Saiyan Goku, one of the better LRs in the game for sure. I don't think he's number one. I don't think Frieza's one either, but, you know, we'll see as we sort of go along. I think this is probably my favorite SSR in the game. Let me know what you all think about this, but to me, I love, like, the Namek and the very start of Android Saga Super Saiyan hair. I think Goku's Super Saiyan hair right there looks better than what they eventually settle into, you know, late in the Cell Saga, like Cell games, and then, you know, Buu Saga and Dragon Ball Super. I think Goku's Super Saiyan hair has always looked the best like that, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and awaken our boy to LR. Again, we're going to check him out at 55% here. I do have both Goku and Frieza rainbowed, and Piccolo and third form Frieza. I had insane luck. This year was actually very similar to me to the 4-year anniversary. I also had crazy luck during the 4-year anniversary. The only thing that was different about that is the 4-year anniversary did not have... it didn't have new banner units, right? It just had awakenings for a bunch of old units. And then, you know, obviously the Super Saiyan 4s. Whereas this year, you know, we had, you know, well, I don't know, these, like, sort of like dual Dokkan Fest major celebrations, right? Like anniversary, download celebration. A lot of times the banner structure is similar. And this has been one of my better one of those dual Dokkan Fests, because I had crazy luck for, again, both Goku and Frieza and the banner units. Everything just went really, really good. Of course, we need both Super Saiyan, like, Namek, Goku, medals to awaken this guy. Alright, so we got him 55%. I will go ahead and level him up. We'll get him the SA20 and shit like that. And we'll test out how good Super Saiyan Goku is. I would say he probably has my favorite active skill in the game. I don't think you're going to see it very often. I don't like the restrictions on Goku and Frieza. Mainly, it's the villain and hero part. I think that's what's going to suck for their active skills, right? Like, in order for Goku to use his active skill, it's got to be a villain. In order for Frieza to use his active skill, it's got to be, like, a hero. Frieza's should be a little bit more common, because obviously you're fighting, like, you know, Goku units and Vegeta units more often and stuff like that. But we'll go ahead and see how good this Goku looks at 55%. Alright, guys, so we're here in an event. We'll start out on the Kamehameha team, obviously one of people's favorite teams. This is a good opening rotation, because Super Saiyan Goku does share every single link with AGL LR Gohan. Goku's got a good link set. You know, one of the real strengths of a lot of these units is just having a very common link set, right? So Goku's link set: Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I mean, these are ridiculously, uber, insanely common, right? Like, all of these links right here, it's not going to be difficult whatsoever to be able to have a lot of these active on a lot of these teams we're running. So Goku's doing a lot, right? He stacks defense on his 12 key. He stacks attack on his 18 key. The stacking attack, by the way, is where the active skill damage is going to be crazy. If you guys know the GT Dokkan Fest Super Saiyans, their active skills are very weak. There's a couple reasons for that. Number one, their stats are just lower as TURs, but they have low stats for TURs even anyway, right? Like, typically a good TUR, I don't have one on the team. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you know, before his ZZA, he was, what, like around the 17,000 attack range, I believe. That's typically really good for TURs. But the GT Dokkan Fests are, like, at, like, 15,000. I think Vegeta's in the 14,000s. One reason their active skills hit so weakly. But this Goku has got a monster of an active skill because, you know, he's an LR. You're going to be stacking attack. It's going to be big damage. So he's at 134k defense. I mean, that's potentially not that bad, considering, again, this is 55%, right? It's not like this is rainbow level 10 links or anything like that. Although he's not getting a lot of defense from links, right? Just Prepare for Battle. Yeah. Prepare for Battle is the only link that's going to give him any difference. That's a big difference with Frieza, who has, like, big bad bosses and stuff, right? Let me see. So Goku builds key at the start of each turn. It's +1. So he gets 1 key at the start of each turn, up to a max of 3. He also gets 2 key at the start of turn. So that's sort of his key mechanic, right? So Ki potentially could be an issue for this guy. Again, we'll see as I use him a lot more, but, you know, just the 2 Ki at the start of turn, and then he does slowly build some Ki up. And in terms of Ki links, he's got Golden Warrior and Prepare for Battle. Yeah, Ki could actually be an issue for this guy, but, I mean, it's on his 12 Ki that he's stacking defense anyway, so that'll be good. Goku does get extra attack against an extreme class enemy, so that's something that I guess could hurt a bit. Goku does do guaranteed crits against Frieza as well. For the most part, I feel like that's not really that big of a deal right there. What else is he doing? He gets 59% attack as the second attacker or third attacker. He gets a guaranteed additional after he gets hit, which we'll get right here. And then another one of the really big things, too, that Goku does, and Frieza, it's very noticeable, is that they have Mega Colossal on both their 18 and 12 Ki super attacks. Again, that's very noticeable, too. Typically, you know, you would see an LR get their 18 Ki, you know, they'd maybe do like an 8 million attack set or something like that. Then their 12 Ki would do like a 4 million or something. But these LR, Goku and Frieza, like their 12 Keys are typically not that far away from their 18 Ki, which is going to allow them to do really impressive damage. All right, Goku with his guaranteed crits. One shot at Frieza right there. We had a guaranteed additional super coming in right afterwards, right? Remember, Goku is stacking attack on 18 Ki, and again, he's stacking defense on his 12 Ki. So, it's going to be really hard to say this early on, like, which unit I like better. Like, I've seen some stuff that really does make it seem like Frieza is probably going to be better, but obviously I'd want to use him more. I do think people are getting a little bit excited about the units. Listen, people are always going to call me biased no matter what. I wanted UI Goku to be surpassed, but I just think UI Goku's defense is too good. The 70% chance to dodge is just, it's too powerful. Whereas, like, Goku and Frieza, I feel like they can be touched a lot. But I think Goku and Frieza are, Super Saiyan Goku, of course, are probably going to be doing a lot more damage than UI Goku. I mean, again, I'm going to have to, like, sort of, like, use them a lot more to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be outputting more damage than UI Goku. All right, so this is a good turn right here. We have all 7 links active, no support. Yeah, see, because here's the thing, right? His defense is really not the greatest, and this is where it's like, you know, I feel like a lot of people will go, oh, well, he stacks defense, he'll be fine. And it's like, not really, because it's like, even in difficult events, I mean, Goku, if Ki is an issue for him, then, you know, you could get a lot of these 12 Ki super attacks in, or if you're getting the additionals, you can get a lot of these 12 Keys in to build up his defense. But I think Goku and Frieza will probably be supering and hitting too hard, right, to the point where you're moving through the event too fast, and they haven't really built up their defense to the point where they're going to be untouchable. But I still think they should end up being very, very good. All right, so right here, again, because Goku got hit before he hit, he is going to have 2 guaranteed super attacks coming in right here, right? So a good start. I do like that mechanic that Goku and Frieza both have. That's pretty good. 4.28 right there, huh? That's a 12 Ki. Yeah, and just instantly one-shotted. I mean, I did take Frieza into the, or Goku into the full power Frieza event where he's got the extra damage. Maybe let me not do that, but I mean, this was definitely a good start. His defense is low, right? Like, that's 118k. Gonna have to get some of these 12 Ki supers in to stack that defense and sort of see how he's looking after that. But I mean, that was a decent start, right? Like, he definitely looks good. Guaranteed additionals are one of the strongest thing you can get in this game, right? Like, that's why, like, Videl, SCR, Broly look so crazy. The fact that Goku and Frieza can get those, I mean, fairly consistently, right? Just as long as you could take the punishment in slot 1, which I think they should be able to, but again, we'll need to test more. I will say this Goku is not a Super Battle Road killer, though. This is not a unit you're running in slot 1 in Super Battle Road, which is unfortunate, because that's, like, the most difficult spot to be in the game, is turn 1, slot 1, Super Battle Road, and unfortunately, this Goku is not, I think, that type of unit. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Super Saiyan team. This will be a good turn where we could put Goku in slot 2 right here. I am running the OG Namek Goku as sort of our leader, right, for the Super Saiyan team. I don't know, I guess if I am running Super Saiyan, I definitely am going to be running the LR Goku, right? So his leader skill, he gives Legendary Existence, that's Goku's new category, or Super Saiyans, 3 key, 170 HP and attack, and then 150 defense. I definitely would prefer if the 150 was HP, but I mean, that's still a good leader skill buff. I mean, honestly, at this point, I see no reason why the leader skills can't just be 170 across the board. I mean, we've been doing the category, like, meta since, it's been 4 years now. Like, I feel like they just do 170 for all these leader skills. There's no reason they can't, right? 132 is looking solid. I'm tempted, actually, right here to use some key-up items. Damn it. This isn't really... Yeah, I mean, here's where key can be an issue. Goku will definitely be a little bit better with key as we sort of progress through the event, right? Again, after 3 turns, it's going to build up key, but without, like, orb changers or sort of like I don't know. Let's see, because while I think key could be an issue for Goku here, it's not the biggest deal ever because of the fact that, again, he's doing Mega Colossal still on his 12 key, and I have to imagine if I'm using this Goku in difficult content, especially early on, I'm aiming for the 12 key anyway, so I don't know how big of a deal his key is actually going to be, right? Now, remember, here we're fighting a super class enemy. Like, again, we'll typically for the 55% runs, I do just a couple of runs, but I'll probably do more teams and more variety of situations here because, honestly, like, there are a lot of factors for this Goku and Frieza, right? Like, we definitely want to see the active skill. Again, we're going to want to be, fighting super class enemies for Goku, and then we also want to be fighting extreme class enemies for Goku to get the extra attack, right? Again, they're getting extra attack in slot 2 and 3, but in slot 1, they're going to output more damage with the guaranteed additional, which is, one of the stronger sort of like abilities you could do in the game for sure. Goku is going to work really well with the GT DOKKANFEST version. I mean, what a shock, right? But like, yeah, these two are going to be incredibly powerful together. Damn, this sucks. I can't get... Yeah, I can't get those int orbs right there. That's fine. We could do this. I think I can get 24 key right here. Yeah, we can. Okay. So this is Goku with 24 key right here. Okay, that's going to be good. We have everything active except for legendary power. Yep. 100... Wow. Okay, dude. Okay. So, Goku's defensive stacks are monstrous. Look at that. He was at 130 something last turn. Okay, that changes things quite a bit, right? He's like, these guys are defensive stackers, but it's not like, oh, he got like an extra 10k from it. It's a huge jump, probably because of how high the stats are for these units. Okay, that's solid. That makes me feel that actually makes me feel a lot better about Goku and Frieza. If, like, a stack is shooting them up that much. He got, like, 40k defense from that stack. That's really good. Okay. What is his attack set right there? 4.7. So, remember, we got the 59% attack from attacking in the second turn. But there's an extra 59% attack we're leaving on the table because we're not fighting an extreme class enemy. Also, by the way, Goku and Frieza, they do have a 30% chance of launching an additional super as the second or third attacker in a turn as well. Same ability basically as UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I'm gonna say this. I definitely think like UI Goku is way better than this Goku 55%, right? Active skill we're gonna be seeing way more often, right? The revive defensively, he's gonna be way better. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing about UI Goku, though, right? Even though, again, defensively, he's way better at 55%. At 55%, that's where, like, I don't know you're taking him into, like, one of the legendary events or something like that. And then at the very end where dodging is canceled, I think he actually will get clapped up. In my experience, UI Goku does not struggle in the long events. I mean, if he gets supered in the last stage, yeah, you're probably dead. But that's true for a lot of units in the game at that point, right? But UI Goku will carry you to that point. But Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza, keep in mind that they, I mean, if you're, you know, sort of moving through the event tactically, Goku and Frieza, they're going to have built up their defense to very high levels by the time you reach the end, right? Okay. Alright, so see, here's the other thing, too. Like, all the legendary events are against super class enemies. So it's like, I kind of want to hop into one of those, and, like, I want to see, you know, Goku getting the extra attack against extreme class enemies. I want to see him do his active skill and stuff like that, but we can't. Because his active skill is only against an extreme class enemy. That's why, again, like UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, you're going to be able to use their active skills way more frequently than Goku and Frieza, who are restricted by the type of enemy you're fighting. They did not need to add that in there. I think one enemy whose HP is 30% or less could have been left alone. I think the active skills for these units are going to be uncommon, to say the least. I mean, you're going to get these more often than the GT DOKKANFEST, but you're not going to be popping these active skills for Goku and Frieza all the time. Frieza's is better because you're fighting super class enemies way more often. Honestly, because of all these restrictions, like, before we get to anything else, because of the restrictions for fighting extreme class for Goku and super class for Frieza, that already puts Frieza in front, right? Because you're fighting super class enemies way more than villains, for sure. Alright, so here we go. I went into an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Maybe we could get a better look at our boy Goku in here. So starting out, 132k defense. We're on Super Vegeta's Pure Saiyan team. Very, very powerful team. I kind of... Again, I would really like to see Goku sort of stacking and stuff like that. So let's... Okay, we'll be able to keep the same rotation. Same support type unit, same everything. And we'll, again, be able to see how Goku stacks up. So he's at 132k right here. Again, next turn, we're going to have the exact same rotation. So I'm going to avoid an 18-key super. Honestly, this turn, his key is not really struggling. I mean, he's looking good, right? In terms of key, we easily could have gotten the 18-key super attack right there. But again, I do want to go for the 12-key right here to give him that defensive stack, especially in a situation where this enemy Raditz was not attacking at the, like, you know, in slot 1. So we weren't able to get the guaranteed additional super. It is definitely going to be very helpful, though, that Goku is going to be able to get, like, a lot of additionals, even at 55% as an int unit, right? Because, again, in slot 1 before he gets hit, we're going to get the guaranteed additional. In slot 2 or 3, he's got a 30% chance to additional. One reason, like, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta were so good at 55% is, like, you know, they could crit, they could dodge, they do all these things, even at 55%. Here, let me get this Gohan off rotation next to Goku, right? Because obviously having, you know, all of Goku's links active will help him out quite a bit. Although, you know, Goku and Frieza are both characters who are getting a lot of power from links. You know, things like Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Kamehameha, Legendary Power, Fierce Battle. Like, as you link level up Goku, like, that's a lot of attack. I mean, Super Saiyan is an extra 5% attack, so Saiyan Warrior Race. Kamehameha, 5% attack on Super. Legendary Power, 5% attack on Super. Fierce Battle, an extra 5%. Prepare for Battle, an extra 5%. Like, you're getting a lot of extra attack just by getting all these links from level 1 to level 10. And again, these are all mega common. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, right? These are links you are going to be having activated, like, a lot on the teams you're running this Goku on, so. Oh, I am thinking of the STR LR Kid Gohan as well, right? And how, like, he needs a good exploding rage Goku. This Goku, again, would count, but we could do this. What is his defense up to? Yeah, dude, he gets like a 40k jump. That's so good. That is... Wow, yeah, so, I mean, that's 55% too. Like, if he is Rainbowed, he'd be at like 200k defense right here. Again, not really the greatest for Super Battle Road, but, I mean, the Goku and Frieza, they're going to be destroying these long events. Because, you know, obviously, like, when you're going through it, like, you're going to be playing it smart. Like, we're going to, like, intentionally aim for Goku to get 12 key supers to sack his defense. I would say... Nah, you know, like, from my experience with Buhan, I feel like it's better that Goku stacks defense on 12 key than 18 key. Because remember, Buhan stacks defense on his 18 key, and it's always been an issue for me a lot of times in, like, difficult events, like, struggling to get the 18 key super attack sometimes it has. Because, again, you know, a lot of times people are judging these units by, oh, you know, best situation with all these supports and stuff like that, but... You know, a lot of these difficult content stages, like if you're forced to run like Legendary Existence or something like that, you don't have all this Goku's best partners and stuff like that. So there's always so many situations to account for. I think it is better that Goku sacks defense on the 12 key. I think one thing they could have done for Goku and Frieza that would have helped them out a lot is stacking attack and defense in both 12 and 18 key. I think Goku and Frieza should have done that. For sure. I mean, I know how powerful they already are, but I think that would have been a nice change. Let's do Goku's active skill. This is my single favorite animation in the game right here. Easily.
ダメだ。二度と悪さすんじゃねえぞ。
Alright, so I do love that Dokkan finally got the frown, and of course it's incredible. This is like the best frown like in the series. Like this one and the Kakarot one I think are my two favorite. I love it. The only thing I wish is that I wish Goku, like Goku's face is like so low on the screen. I wish he was a little higher up. That's sort of my only complaint there, but yeah, definitely looking pretty good. Wait, what the hell? I wasn't paying attention. Broly got his active skill already? Oh, wow. Look at Broly. Okay. He quadruple supered last turn. I didn't even notice. Okay, Broly. Sure. Whatever. All right, so let's do a few more turns. Again, Goku is definitely looking pretty good. I want to get his a big attack stat for him again in sort of slot 2. Like we're seeing the numbers he's putting up. Like these are good. Like I feel like at 55%. This guy is looking solid, and I feel like at 55%, this guy can help a lot of players, right? You know, what about, like, Legendary Vegeta event missions? Are there any here that Goku would help out? No. But, I mean, Goku is on a lot of teams that need the help, right? Full Power needs it, right? Like, I always like more buffs for Super Saiyan. Exploding Rage need the help. Saviors needed the help. You know, Miraculous Awakening, Powerful Comeback needed the help. Obviously, Planet Namek Saga needed the help. So, Goku is on a lot of category teams that definitely could use the help. Okay, that sucks. I don't have an item to unlock him. God damn it. Alright. Well, I could still get all 7 of his links active just in slot 7 right here. It's at 171k. We're going to be able to get full 24 key for Goku. So let's go ahead and see how much damage he'll do right here, and then I guess we'll skip ahead till I get Goku back on rotation, since he got locked in slot 3 right there. Remember, we have all of our links active. We have all of Goku's attack buffs active as well, right? Because we're attacking an extreme class enemy. He's in slot 2 or 3. He has not stacked his attack yet, right? Because remember, you know, we're going to be seeing his attack go up and up and up. That Goku's taking more damage than I thought he would. That Super Saiyan Goku. Did I miss a super with him? I don't think so. But Goku is going to be stacking attacks, so, you know, we'll be able to get... Yeah, that's basically a 6 million attack stat right there. 55%. And that's his first 18 key super of the video, right? Or of this run. That's pretty good. There's the additional. That's, you know, the 30% chance to additional in slot 2 or 3. This is 55%, man. This is impressive. Like, this turn right here, that's pretty good. That's not, like, that's solid. And again, like, as you're doing more of these 18 keys and he's stacking attack, now he's looking pretty good for, like, link level 1s and stuff like that. He's looking pretty good, this Goku right here. I do wish he was a little bit better defensively right out of the gate. Like, I don't know, maybe, like, rather than 159% defense, he had, like, 200% defense. I think that would have been a little bit better for him. Because, like, again, if you're going into one of these tough Super Battle Road stages, like, I don't even... You got, like, people like me, you know, 55% doing a Super Battle Road stage. Dude, like, I can't bring him into Pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road. He'll instantly die. This Goku will instantly be killed in there. Like, he's not built like that. That's why I'm hesitant to call this Goku and Frieza the best units in the game. It's just how easily they'll get killed in some of these newer Super Battle Road stages. I don't think Frieza is on any of the new stages. He's on Transformation Boost, but I think that stage is kind of weak. But Goku, like, we can't take Goku into Pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road at 55% without using items. Like, he's gonna get killed. Whew, boy. Let's do a couple more stages here. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna move forward a little bit till we get Goku back on rotation, and we'll see again like how he's looking. I would say I easily think Goku and Frieza are better than, like, I think STR Vegito and STR Broly. I think, like, Goku and Frieza, the only comparison for them at this point is to UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. I do think so. I think at bare minimum, Goku and Frieza are like 3 and 4. At best case scenario, they're 1 and 2, right? But I would say that that's good enough. I am honestly, like, really bummed that they don't have revivals, they don't have, like, nullification. Why doesn't this Goku counter beam supers? I don't understand. Like, it was all set up for them to do that, and they're just like, nah, like, we're good. Like, that would have really helped, like, Goku and Frieza in Super Battle Road, right? Because, again, just their raw defense, it's not going to be enough at the start, I think. But we'll see. We'll keep going. All right, so we're deeper into the event, right? Goku is looking good in terms of ki, and maybe I was wrong about that, because it's like, here we are, he's at, what, 14 ki at the start of turn? We're not getting support. This is a no support turn. He's at 14 ki already. What is his defense looking like? 190k is pretty solid right there. Yeah, we're going to be able to go and rock this. Goku and Super Vegeta are going to work pretty good together as well. What links do we have? Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. So yeah, that's solid. He's looking pretty good. Again, I like this Goku. I mean, for long events, he's gonna crush, especially if he's going against, like, extreme class enemies. But remember, you're not always gonna be going against extreme class enemies. And now I'm curious. Okay, so 3.9, right, is the attack set he got right there. What is this 12 key super damage gonna be at? Yeah, dude, 3.5. See what I'm talking? That's so noticeable. Their additionals, the power, like, most LRs, when you drop from Mega Colossal to Colossal, it doesn't look like that, right? Where their attack stats are so similar. That's really going to allow Goku and Frieza to output so much extra damage off of just normal LRs, right? Again, and even UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta do not look like that, right? Where, like, they'll get their 18 key super and they'll do a 5 million attack stat, then their 12 key will be a 4 million. Like, there's a big drop off from their 18 to 12 key, which Goku and Frieza don't have. So that's really good for Goku and Frieza, right? All right, one more turn right here. Defense up to 250k. I mean, now we have the Goku and Gohan sort of like support type unit right there. We would be getting Saiyan Warrior Race and Kamehameha. Actually, he's going to be getting more... Yeah, he's going to get more power with the Goku and Gohan unit right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and see this. Let's rock this shit with Goku. I think Broly is probably dead. I think this is it. 250k defense, 55%. That's only, what, is that 2? I think I might have only supered with him twice to get that number, honestly. And he's looking pretty good. I'm very pleased with the power that this Goku and the Frieza are doing, because even if they're not going to be great for Super Battle Road, they're still great for a lot of other events, right? It's like, it still is good when we get characters that are good for everywhere. Because, like, UI Goku, I prefer characters that are stronger for Super Battle Road, which is one reason why I hold UI Goku in such high regard. But, I mean, UI Goku is, like, not going to be even a third as good as, like, this Goku or Frieza against, like, you know, Evolution Blue Vegeta, Legendary Vegeta event, you know, 20 turns deep. UI Goku's not doing half of what Goku and Frieza are going to be doing in that turn, right? You know, they would have stacked defense, they would have stacked their attack. UI Goku will still do good damage with his, like, potential to triple crit, but defensively, he's not on the same level as these units, for sure. So, I mean, that's definitely... I would prefer that Dokkan do that, right? They release a lot of different units that are good in different events rather than just doing the same shit every single time. So that is good, right? For sure. All right, let's go into a Super Battle Road stage now. Again, I'm not taking him into pure Saiyan Extreme Super Battle Road because I'm not trying to intentionally make this guy look bad, and he'll get one shot, instantly killed. Like it's just that's not even a question. He'll just instantly die. So I guess we'll try like Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road and see how Goku looks. I still think he's probably going to get slapped the hell up, though. Alright, let's take it into Super Class Extreme Super Battle Road and see how good our boy Goku is going to look. We got him in turn 2. Damn it, that's the turn with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, of course. Alright, let's, I could probably just pop a... I don't think I'd even really need to use an item, but I'm just going to do a Nurse Chi-Chi right there, just to make sure we're good. There's no physical enemy. The one thing when doing these runs, I think that's always very important to point out, right, is it doesn't actually really matter how much damage they would take from type disadvantage, right? Like, I always mention that, right? Like, oh, I don't really give a shit, like, you know, how much damage Goku's going to take from a physical enemy in here, because, yeah, Super Battle Road, you know, type disadvantage, guess what? You take a lot of damage. That's how it goes. So the good thing about this first stage right here is that there is no physical enemy. Now, when taking Goku into these stages, absolutely we want to maximize his defensive ability as much as possible. So, we are absolutely going to be aiming for our 12-key super attack. I'm not going for the 18-key super with Goku in here, right? We want every little bit of defense that he could possibly get. This will be good. We could see the before and after for his defense right here. So we could see him before he supers and then after. We can get the stun with Vegeta. I think I'll probably go ahead and stun Sorbet right there. And then we can just go for Frieza right there, I guess. So remember, Goku and Super Vegeta work very well together. 118k, man, is really low in here. Okay. I mean... Okay. That's not... I mean, yeah, he's going to get crushed right there. That was bad. That was unlucky. Let's see how much damage... So he stacked his defense. Let's see how much damage he'll take. We did get a double stack. All right, so we got the defensive stack twice right here. So, I mean, his defense is probably, like, 160, 170 or something. He's at the... Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Okay. Yeah, very funny. Okay. That's not... Okay. All right, sure. Okay, we can try this again. I want to see Goku get hit, not super attacked. So we'll try this again. This is gonna be death, by the way. Again, this is Goku is not UI Goku to where we could survive a turn like this, but I still want to see the damage he's gonna take. Okay, that's not great. Tagomi's got type advantage against. Okay, good. He didn't get supered. Okay. Please give me normals. I would like to see the damage he takes from normal attacks right here, not supers. Right, he is going to double super, though, right? But again, you're not running this... typically, this Goku is not good enough slot 1 in Super Battle. Like, you're not going to do this without items. No way. It's just not happening. All right, so let's see. What are we going to take right here? Dude. Okay. Okay. All right. I guess I have to hop in again. I guess we'll hop in again. I would just like to see how much damage he's going to take. Because we got hit by Tagoma, but he has type advantage. Like, Can I see type neutral damage without getting just blasted by supers? Okay, cool. Alright, so this turn we will be able to see for sure. Just as long as, like, UI Goku and Vegeta and them don't go crazy, which I really don't want. And then I'll do this, I guess. God, dude. I literally, like, it's impossible for me to even just get hit type neutral in here. Like, literally all I want to do is see Super Saiyan Goku get hit type neutral after he supers, and it's just impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's like, all right. Oh, nope. Psych. Super attack, bitch. That's what you get. It's all great. Because it's like, yeah, that Frieza does 400k on a super. Okay, but that's not, like, yeah, like, of course he's going to get crushed by that, right? Like, I'm not really holding that against him. I just want to see, okay, perfect. Okay, so see the damage Sorbet will do right here. This is good. This is good. So how much damage will our boy Sorbet do right here after Goku super attacks? Will he double super? No. Oh, he 5 dodged. 36k. I mean, at Rainbow with 1 super, that would be double digits, right? Well, I mean, this was an experience. That's for sure. I'm eager to see how this guy performs once he's, like, full level 10 links, Rainbow, and stuff like that. Definitely not, like, a Super Battle Road killer or anything like that. I mean, we potentially could get the active skill in, you know, certain situations in these Super Battle Road stages, though, which would be good. The only thing is an enemy under 30% HP in Super Battle Road. It's just like, yeah, that's the thing. Goku is just not like a Super Battle Road unit. He's meant to be used in other events, longer events. And then that's where I then start to go to my whole thing where it's like, okay, so he's good for long events. There's way more characters good for long events than short events, right? So, like, that's why, like, I just feel like UI Goku is more valuable, man. UI Goku's got the revival, active skill, way more easier to activate. Defensively is way better, unless you're talking about the very final stage of a legendary event. I even level 10 links Rainbow, I think UI Goku is handily better than the Super Saiyan Goku. Not to say this Goku's bad, though, because I think he probably is a bit more impressive than STR Vegito and Broly. Probably. I don't know. STR Vegito with that Scouter, the heal, though, is pretty good. But Super Saiyan Goku is solid. He's definitely good. Alright, so this is Strike of Full Anger, Super Saiyan Goku. His leader skill is the new Legendary Existence category, and Super Saiyan. 3 key, 170% to HP and attack, and then 150% to defense. Definitely a good leader skill. Legendary Existence is not really the craziest category ever. We'll see how it pans out in the future. It definitely will be helped out by a much better God Goku being added to it. Some easy A's would help it out as well. His 12 key super attack is Fierce Hand-to-Hand Battle, which stacks defense and does Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. Again, one of the really big things about Goku and Frieza is they're doing Mega Colossal on both. Very few units do that. And that's going to allow this Goku, again, to be doing really impressive damage. Even with his 12 key supers, and then again, stacking defense, you probably do want to aim for that a lot. His 18 key super attack is the Super Kamehameha, which stacks attack and does Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. Now again, the stacking attack, if you stack attack a bunch of times before dropping the active skill, it's going to be like an atom bomb. It's the same thing with, like, Blue Kaioken Goku's Spirit Bomb. One reason you see it just do such crazy, ridiculous damage numbers is because he's stacking his attack before you do that Spirit Bomb, right? It's going to be the same thing with, like, Goku and Frieza, their active skill right here. Goku's passive is the Super Saiyan's Final Showdown. He gets 2 key and 159% attack and defense at the start of turn. He launches a guaranteed additional super in that turn after receiving an attack. A very powerful ability. The problem with this is I do foresee a lot of instances where there's no way in hell I'm running this Goku in slot 1. I think a lot of times this Goku is not a slot 1 unit. This guy's not built for slot 1. Deep into a long event, yes. Right? But, like, Super Battle Road and stuff like that, no. No. Goku gets an additional 59% attack, and then he has a medium chance of launching an additional super as a second or third attacker in a turn. That's good, right? And again, that additional is very much resembling what like UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta are capable of doing too. That's a very powerful ability. You know, especially for like 55% units to be able to fire off additionals is very helpful. Goku gets 1 key at the start of each turn, up to a max of 3, and an additional 59% attack when there's an extreme class enemy. So again, that's going to help him look a lot better against extreme class enemies. That key buildup being only against an extreme class enemy, though, does hurt. I mean, all he's getting in terms of key is just a 2 key at the start of turn, but again, you do want to do the 12 key often. I don't know, it's hard to say. And then he does a guaranteed crit if there's an enemy whose name includes Frieza, which is fine, I guess, but it's pointless. Good. Really good, but to be better than UI Goku, we needed better defense, we needed a revival, we needed nullification. It's stuff like that. Just this Goku being able to output more damage than UI Goku doesn't mean dog shit to me, when UI Goku is just head and shoulders better defensively for most of the game. I can't, like, nah. But let me see this Goku when I have him maxed out, of course. Goku does have an active skill, the Angry Kamehameha. Greatly raises attack temporarily and does ultimate damage to the enemy. And you can do that when facing only one enemy that's an extreme class enemy, and their HP is 30% or less. So it's going to be a very rare active skill condition, which sucks considering I think it's the best animation, or at least my favorite animation in the game. Goku's Link set is very good. Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Kamehameha, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Very good there. 12 key multiplier, 150%. 24 key multiplier, 200%. Typical we'd see for a lot of LRs. In terms of EZAs, he would be good in the Saiyan Saga Vegeta and the Kaioken Goku EZA. And that's pretty much it. All the EZAs he's going up against, they're not tech enemies. So this Goku is not really a dominating EZA character. And again, he doesn't have revives or beam nullification or anything like that. The extra utility to help out. I mean, the active skill, you know, maybe if you're going to run him in like the full power Frieza EZA. But I mean, Goku would have type disadvantage there, so. I mean, that sucks. And then finally, our boy is on a number of category teams. So the first one he's on, of course, is Legendary Existence, which is okay. I mean, I'm okay, look at this. Like, Kid Buu is going to get a Dokkan Fest. God Goku is going to get a Dokkan Fest. Demon King Piccolo is going to get a Dokkan Fest. Right? So, like, there's a lot that's going to be coming to this category. We're always going to get more Brolys. Doesn't look like Dragon Ball Super Broly is on here. Only Dragon Ball Z Broly. Okay. Yeah, it's an interesting category, I guess. He's also over here on the Planet Namek Saga team, which is definitely going to be a real team after, you know, these summonable units for sure. Goku's also over here on, this is Pure Saiyan, the best team in the game. Goku's also over here on Goku Family, which is ridiculous, nutty, dumb. Goku's also on Super Saiyan, which has just gotten its cock sucked since, like, this is since March. The last 5 months, look at this. At, like, every Dokkan Fest has been a Super Saiyan. This is ridiculous. This is since March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Dokkan Fests in the last 5 months for the Super Saiyan category, so that's pretty good. Goku's also on Kamehameha, a dumbass team. Goku's on Exploding Rage. This is very helpful. 3 summonable LRs in the last 40 days on Exploding Rage makes this team a lot better, especially since it just got a category Super Battle Road stage, right? Goku's also on Savior. This is very helpful because we could run this Goku on like the Hybrid Saiyan / Savior team. That's a really good build. This Goku will definitely look very impressive on that team. Goku's also over here. What is this? This is Turtle School. Turtle School is going to be a top tier team once that gets like an actual leader. That's going to be exciting. Goku is also over here on, this is Miraculous Awakening. Goku will definitely be a help for that team. He's on the Powerful Comeback category as well. Still no revive units since the 6th year anniversary. And then finally, Goku is on full power. Full power has gotten a lot of buffs this year. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Although we need a new leader skill for full power for sure. So here was this LR Super Saiyan Goku at 55%. Definitely one of like the top 5 units in the game. But I do actually wish him and Frieza were better. I mean, I guess I haven't really used Frieza too much. But I do wish this Goku is a little bit better. A revive would have helped out a lot. Like if this Goku and Frieza, if they had like the easiest revive to activate in the game or something like that. You know, like, I don't know, like if this Goku could just revive like one time. So it's like, you know, just like if you die on rotation, he can revive. That would have like that, like would that be OP? Yeah, but I mean that would catapult this guy to #1 if you could just revive. Like you just get like a free revive if you die with him on rotation. That would be sick, because then you could really gamble with him in slot 1 doing ridiculous god damage as well, right? Like, oh, well, I'm gonna put him in slot 1 anyway, because if I die, I'm just coming right back, right? Like, the revive is a ridiculous mechanic. Very stupid Goku and Frieza don't have it, but I mean, this guy is ridiculous. I'm gonna get him rainbowed. We'll, you know, start grinding his links, and we'll see how good this guy looks once he gets maxed out. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.